more, but they have windows. Cannon with flanks, if it's ahead or even, will always be a threat. SK need to mark and defend this area with their lives. Their dive is not that strong. They're focusing on resets. They're focusing on front to back. G2 don't have.
Onsama still has cleanse. Mickey still has the flash.
And Caps is moving down now too. They could get a pinch going. No flash on X-Kick. Puts him in a
No
really
flash,
tough
no
choke
ultimate.
here.
Candace over the wall. Caps now trying to get the engage. X-Kick untouched on the backside for now. Marku trying to reset the fight. That's going to be one reset. That's huge. That is massive for the exchange. Caps now next on the list. The Wild Growth not going to be enough. That is the skirmishing power of SK's composition shining through.
Massive communication there from SK. Really good target selection straight away onto Yike. Doesn't even get to pop the ult or the flash. No heal from Mickey.
SK could not make it work this time around. They've simplified it even further with this Lissandra Viego. Caps now might be in trouble. Yike waiting over the wall means Herald is coming down, and I imagine they're just going to go for a plate and a half here.
Yeah, it was about to time out, so he had to pop it right then. Actually, he wants to go for the fight.
Ultimate wants to try to spin immediately, turning it right back around, taking down the enemy jungler. Certus is able to make it out of that one. It's going to be 2 plates. Caps now locked up. Caps taking a lot of damage, a bit of a poke back.
Really unlucky for SK. Certus' ult was around 3 or 4 seconds away when G2 engaged that fight.
Advantage and cooldowns there in that fight. Very, very big. Able to pop the Herald, able to get so many plates to the back pocket of Caps despite the earlier play, despite the 2 assists. Caps still wildly ahead in gold. Now we have the all-in on the bottom side. Executor could just be in trouble. He's just getting called down. Gale Force forward, 2 autos. Wild Growth not wild enough. Hansama just popping off here on the bottom side.
Oh, Doss goes back in with the... Oh, he shuts them down. Now Mickey on Doss here. Mickey's not going to chase that one through. Nowhere for Relevant to go. Certus is really slow to the play as well.
Lissandra coming up, but 9 seconds left on Lissandra ult. They need to get rid of the base. They're going to stop it. They're going to take it away. Irrelevant needs to get out of this play, but I just don't think there's anywhere for him to go. Layer the CC, layer the damage. He tries to get away, but Broken Blade tanking. Nothing going to come from the play, and now the tower is falling, and Certus can do nothing on the top side.
X-Kick and Doss were trying to set up some kind of play in the bot side river too, but it doesn't end up working. Sorry, Marcoon and Doss. Really nice movement from G2 immediately after they went out on the bot side without requiring mid or jungle support. They're instantly making a play top.
Forward, finding the stun on the Hansama. The exhaust now coming down immediately. The follow-up. Marcoon going to get the reset. Clean play in the mid lane to take Hansama out.
Using the teleport. They're just winning out slowly, and they take the Drake on top.
Relevant could be in trouble here. 1 Mark 2 going to look for 3. Yike already over the wall. Relevant now trying to retreat, not nearly tanky enough to survive here. They're just going to try to burn him down. Dashing on 60 heal now coming in, but it will not be enough. Now on the backside, they could just be in trouble. Exekick has to be careful. They've locked down. They've split their focus. Broken Blade now just having a time of his life on Exekick. They split the damage. They split the target, and they will walk away empty-handed. Now trying to turn back. Now desperate to get Yike. Yike trying to get back onto Certus. At least they grab one, but SK fumble the play on the bottom side.
They do. It's just a winning play for G2.
Or an extra objective, an extra couple of camps.
Mid, though.
But now SK trying to force something, but Caps looking to turn and burn. He's isolated Doss. Doss knocked up again. Caps looking for an easy kill here under the Lulu. Already the cooldown burned away, taking away the silence, but Caps locked up, forced to go gold. Doss on their retreat. Mickey looking for a bit of revenge after the bot lane play, but the shield still coming in. Caps, now he's overstaged a little bit. Marcoon gonna find the reset in the silence. This is big. Hansama now in trouble. Dash over the wall. Yuumi waiting for the abduct. Does he have the flash? He does not. Marcoon in no man's lane. He's gonna be forced to all back to the rest of the team, but the bubble lands, and the jungler will die.
Marcoon tried to make the hero play there, seeing a low health Hansama, but it all falls apart. Hans finds Execute.
There.
But again,
G2 are gonna collapse.
Walking away empty-handed.
Watch BB off the side. They want this mid wave here, G2.
Kennen, no flash, but he does have the ultimate. Tidal wave now coming in. Certus trying to isolate BB. What else can they get done? Can they take the Kennen out of the fight before it even starts? Certus now taking down Yike, immediately leaping in, but now the reset's gonna come through. Will it be enough? Marcoon running for the hills, retreating. With his life intact, Exekick still standing irrelevant. In the meantime, is taken down Mix. He can dash over the wall, but Caps is quick to respond.
Not bad.
Available.
Not bad for SK. 2 for 1. Certus falls, but
correct, but just very random.
I just thought of Canyon and Worlds with the red king flanks.
I mean,
oh no, flashbacks.
Irrelevant.
Flashbacks.
Here we go. Sidestep here. Engage coming in from Certus, trying to lock up Caps, but they have to burn through him. They can't. The CC layering not perfect. Irrelevant now pulling Broken Blade out of the fight, trying to get that ulti down, but Irrelevant already getting taken out of the equation. Caps still just leaping forward, using the stolen ultimate. Exekick walking away, firing as much as he can, but they get nothing.
Caps does everything there. I mean, landing the chain onto X-Kick, forcing him back, then pivoting onto Certus. Great couple of kills G2 are able to find. And now their idea is to move over into the Baron. Yike still has ultimate. He didn't have to use the Cyclone there.
Yeah.
So now Marcoon in a really tough spot. He's going to try to steal this away, but Caps is on the flank.
Yep, surprise, surprise. Here's Broken Blade and Caps. They are not interested in flipping that Baron. X-Kick on the backside. Maybe he can try to get a kill back, but he's so damn low. They've delayed the Baron for now, but Doss will fall. X-Kick running for his life. He's going to need a wall to parkour over, but G2 are uninterested. They'll set their eyes on the finer prize. I take it back. Caps.
He's going to chase him.
Oh, he's a
on a
bounty
mission.
hunter.
I don't think he can get the kill, though.
Oh, but the setup off the camp.
Can he get the kill? X-Kick has his E up in 1 second.
Scond abduct. Will make it out to safety.
Well, that's boring.
Hits him with the Kaisa Boba, but Caps isn't done.
No, he's just going to keep... I will chase him till the end of the game.
I'll chase to my death.
This man not shackled to a lane,
Call me nothing.
or anywhere else. He's
Not a coward.
Caps! Caps!
Oh.
But now Caps is in trouble.
He's gone from top to bot to... Can he kill Irrelevant? Can Irrelevant kill him?
Dash over the wall.
Should have ease. He's alright.
Needs to get away from the Lissandra. Gets
No, he's
pulled
not.
back. The rest of the team absconding backwards.
TP coming in.
Healing. Finally, they have some healing mitigation. Caps will die.
Broken Blade's here, though.
He will.
Level 16. He can
what?
one-shot both of them.
What is this sequence of play now? Flashing in. There's the ulti.
Told you.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. That is a big yordle.
It was a plan. All
Take
along.
notes. Notes. If you want to take notes like a BB, that's the root. Oh, I think we might need to see it again.
No.
They are also ending the game right now. Oh no.
Where'd she go?
The whole hat popped off.
Well, looks like Caps TP'd in here. They got bot in it, but looks good. Broken Blade's up in 1 second with his
He's
ultimate.
gonna hit
Hence
the
his
cleanse.
frontlining.
Broken Blade.
Oh, he wants to ult them so
Level
badly.
16 Kennen.
Bit
They're
too
going to
far.
ult him if they don't chain the CC. He's going to kill everybody.
Caps has wild
still
growth.
alive for now. Broken Blade stunning, just absolutely obliterating Surta's. Massive damage coming in from the Kennen. Irrelevant versus Yike off to the side. Nobody's doing any damage because it's Wukong versus Cassante. But now Caps is starting to turn. G2 still 5 members strong. Broken Blade, they can't do it. Wild growth.
It's a big yordle.
Now going to abscond over the wall.
Cinder can't W him now.
They're still going to want to maybe play off this win mid. That's a callback.
That's a callback.
Oh no, Irrelevant.
Dashing forward, Irrelevant, retreating. Broken Blade still holding onto the ult. It's Marcoon off to the side. That's going to make it. Somebody can burst through the carry. No, not quite. Holding on. That's one down. Irrelevant still getting taken out of the equation. Surtus on the backside.
they can turn.
Broken Blade turning. They're burning, but he can't take the form. He can't get the possession off, so just kills traded back and forth. The tower will
He can't
finally
hit
fall.
anyone. He's so close to getting autos down. Yike went down super low, and now Caps is looking to turn around.
Stolen Lissandro.
How often can he get that?
He's not done. He just refuses to quit. Caps just keeps
What
going.
is going on? Like they're just endlessly chasing one another, but always running away every time the opposition decides to chase. Ends up in 2 kills for G2. Broken Blade falls. They get 2 in it. Some sustain. They still have redemption to work with SK. They don't really have Lissandra ult, obviously, or the Lulu ult. So holding this tier 3, if they lose this, it's game over. So they may as well fight.
Leap it in. Yike immediately just going to delete the enemy AD carry. DOS will fall as well. Broken Blade killing Irrelevant, killing Surtus, and G2 overall just killing everybody. Commanding game 1 here from G2 Esports. They drafted for skirmish power, and they absolutely delivered across the entirety of game 1.
Turns out Yike can play the monkey. First time seeing him on the LEC stage, cruising on through it. G2 clean up shop here in game 1 over SK.
Mid-game skirmishes were good. SK got a really good lead in the early stages. 2 dragons, they had 2 kills as well. Sitting pretty comfortably, but Broken Blade was winning in isolation. He was a menace in these fights, and G2 just found fights where they could split up SK.
It also seemed like there were, after the initial skirmishes went in SK's favor, that was the weird 2 versus 2.
Senna picked up for
Even if
Mickey
it's not
X.
due.
Who scales harder, Veigar or Senna, though?
Well, they have Cassio as well, and Belveth, right? So
Yeah, that's nasty.
I think my big concern here is it's so hard for them to dive on a target with the vast
I think they got level 2 on the first wave without killing the last melee, so I think they caught SK off guard there with the trade. Marcoon looking on Yike. W's gonna miss. You can see mid push coming through. Surtus is trying to collapse. This could be
out. Knockup is there. Yike gets the reset, now flashing in. Yike now stunned up. Yike locked up. First blood coming in. Veigar gonna get a little bit extra AP on the back of that one. Broken Blade taken down. It is a disaster on the top side for
Caps
G2.
no flash. Caps.
He walks in a bush to get the 1-for-1 at least, or to get 1 kill back rather. Surtus now gonna be in trouble. Lots of damage coming in. Caps with the fancy feed, but cannot finish the kill.
That's a 2-0 Veigar in the first 3 minutes of the game.
Huge, and you saw sort of the power of the Sejuani passive. Yike couldn't actually fight him, had to time it out completely.
I'll just say that the Veigar having 33 stacks at 4 minutes is the beginning of what could very well become a worrying trend. But here comes Yike, the double knock-up. Instantly, the engage comes out. He's just stabbing the ground. He's stabbing dots. He's stabbing everybody, and it's a double for Yike in the bottom lane.
Yike is just a beast on this Belveth, man. I feel like I haven't seen it in a while. He's played well this spring. Remember that fight, that 2 versus 2, where every summoner spell was spent. He's instantly punishing.
Top dive, maybe. Marcoon's hovering. Broken Blade's used the body slam. I don't think they have the damage here. Irrelevant's out of mana. Are they going to commit for anyway? Look at
Yike's
Yike.
here. Yike's here.
Yike.
This is going to be a disaster. Oh my god.
Goes a little bit wide. Knock him now going in. One kill. He dashes through.
What the hell?
He can't be caged.
Just got him 4 kills in the last minute of gameplay. Double kill. Bots run top. Double kill.
Just main minion.
Level 6. Going
Surprise.
for it. Nice call out there. Enter 1, 2, 3.
Where's the ult? Where's the ult?
Force to ult now coming out. Trying to buy a bit more
everywhere.
time, but to the skies. Caps living for now. The ult is going to come in. Surtus going to get the kill.
got the
Next
root.
kick. Now locked up. Here comes Yike. They have to be careful here. Red, white guns. A lot of potential response damage. Just going to be happy with the chunk out.
They have Bale out there as well. Yike, also the wave wasn't here. SK kind of need to force.
Irrelevant has no man either, so clearing away this wave is really tough for him. He's trying to intercept it early.
Bomba takes him back. Irrelevant now trying to find the 1v1, running out to safety. Yike can dash in, can try to finish the kill now. W coming in, the knockup, the reset. Unstoppable now is Yike as he can turn his attention towards the top side of the map. Hansama stepping forward. Just trying to keep EpicSkillshot and DOS in their side as Marcoon fishes for the ulti, but will not find it. 1-2-3 looking for a force stack, but that's the shield coming in. That's huge! Senna with the backup. I don't even know if they needed it, but they make it look good, and now Certus. Oh, here we go. Thunderdome gonna keep him safe for a second here.
Yike, no flash. Certus does have his and the ultimate, but he's getting chased down regardless.
Baby cage not enough. That is a full-ass man in the mid lane, or void woman as it turns out. You need a bigger cage for Yike.
Just play Thor with G2's bot lane. I think the biggest winner here is Mickey. See the gold difference between the supports.
Oh, Caps. Flash in, gonna try to finish the kill, gonna try to lock him down. Squeezy's hand, grounded, goes golden. Marcoon needs to come over the wall, immediately locked in. Can they turn? Can they fire back? Mickey's ult will take the kill and make it a 1-for-1.
Even then, I mean, Marcoon's there for the counter gank, but Mickey,
maybe if he dives, they can kill.
Broken Blade doesn't have ultimate. He does have flash, and he's really extending now.
Broken Blade. We're taking a lot of damage, suddenly realizing he's in trouble. He's gonna try to get over the wall. There's DOS, the handshake not gonna connect. He is uninterested. Hillbilly Gragas on the way out. Oh, man. He's just refusing.
The reversal.
Oh, where is he going?
I think they spotted him on
His
vision.
ult's up in like 10 seconds.
Run, baby, run! Hillbilly Gragas will get taken out.
Smited as well. What does G2 get for this? Herald mid, bot tower.
And I mean, this is the struggle, is your strongest point on the map is Certus, and he's even. He is even with his opponent. Everything else wildly far behind. Only 100 difference on the top side, not too bad, but 1.7 in the jungle, 2.1 in the support, partially just due to support itemization, but relevant. Executed.
See a massive chunk of XP over to Caps, though. You really want to make sure.
Tier 1 taken down only means that the control over the jungle in favor of G2. SK's jungle just goes more and more in their favor. SK now trying to force the play. The flash in, but Caps buffers the ultimate, gets out in time. The chain CC should be enough to take down the Casio.
Everyone's on the way, though.
For his life. The shield now coming in, but that's Caps down. Yike off to the side. Tower still standing. SK, a small positive play as the knockup whips. Hansama looking to get it started off, though. Only manages to grab Marcoon with the ultimate there. They're now on the retreat. Berserk coming through. Hansama not quite going to walk into the cage.
Ooh, the first time I've thought of this interaction, but the Berserk can maybe cause
into their own territory. DOS playing with fire just to walk into his own jungle.
It pushes them so far away from bot lane, and Yike just looking for a 1v1.
There's nowhere for him to go. Knocked back, but he's under his own tower. Yike going godlike as he finds the solo.
I mean, Yike continues to crush them, and while the rest of G2 force SK out of their jungle, what's open? Mid lane, Dragon, bot lane, like they're collecting on both of these lanes, these inner turrets as well. Yike could keep running down to bot lane after he clears that one away if he wants to continue to threaten Inhibitor Tower. We're only 19 minutes in, but they're going.
Locked down, a lot of follow-up damage coming in. The shield is pretty solid. The Berserk now coming out. Caps still CC. Caps will finally drop. SK holding on to mid lane for now, but it's Yike on the bottom side. Yike, the hidden threat again.
Yeah. Nice pick, though. 4 ultimates used for the kill. Caps didn't even have to flash, though, but it's still a numbers advantage.
Going in. All the cooldowns are gone, and that means it is time to feast on the hopes of SK, Yike, Mickey, everybody not afraid on the side of G2 to dive under this tower, but Irrelevant now coming in. Execute. Now trying to turn and burn. Trying to find his opportunity. Irrelevant wants to finish off Mickey. Yike now looking for the knockup, but he can't quite find it. Execute. Free firing with the flamethrower into the backside. He is Sigourney Weaver. He's here to kill aliens. He'll find the double. He's looking for the triple onto Yike. Yike. Maybe desperate to turn this back. One more dash. Relevant now following up. They need this shutdown. They need to kill Yike. EQ, where will it go? Yike with the side step to survive the knockup. Back step from Irrelevant. Irrelevant still stepping forward. He can swap to Cannon Form in just a second. Cannot finish the job, but hope blooms for a brief moment.
Up close. Yeah. Potential for the cage to come down and be hugely valuable.
So quick, though. SK have to get here quickly. Marcoon's in the vicinity. They don't have Sejuani, but they have to stop this.
The Casio, they eat this thing alive. Marcoon stepping forward, taking a bit of poke. Shock blast off to the side.
To finish here, G2.
Down. Execute.
It's a flip.
Guns for a fight. They might just try to flip it. Yike now trying to finish the job. They're going to get the Baron. SK can they take the fight after. Perfect guns now for Execute. He swaps off the Gravitum. Yike off onto the flank has to be watched. They have to engage on the 4-man core of G2. But Caps with a clean ultimate onto Mickey. Maybe it's enough to start the fight off in favor of G2. Execute on the backside cannot get it done. Yike will not be stopped. He finds the flank. Execute. No hope left. G2 take the Baron. They take the fight and they're looking to end the game.
Just a crushing performance from G2 through and through. TPing down to the bot side. They're going to take everything off of this play. Not comfortable just taking the Baron there. No. They look for an opportunity to turn it straight back around into the face of SK and then crush them.
That was SK's last stand. Their last stand here in spring, and it failed. 5-0 to G2. Beautifully executed by them. Caps' ult was fantastic. Broken Blade with the knockback to secure the Baron. They won't lose the game here, SK. but they're as good as done. I mean, G2 could try and stay here. They have so much Remora, so many minions. Maybe they just siege through and just look for the end.
Overwhelming force. Irrelevant just doesn't do enough damage to stop this siege. The baby cage comes out, but it will hit onto nobody. One tower down, a second to follow. G2 can just walk it in. Yike, leaping in, a bit of damage. They're all grounded on the backside. Lambs to the slaughter. Their season will end at the hand of G2.
23-minute game. Yike, the second he got those double kills on side lane, just ran away with it, didn't he? Execution around the Nash was pixel perfect, maybe a little bit of an overextension. Something to look at on the bot side of the map when they went a bit too deep, but other than that, I think the game was basically in their hands from the get-go other than the first early skirmish.
Yeah, after that, just no matter what they did, they just kept trying to focus down Caps. Every time, the best they got was 1-for-1, right? With Mickey X helping out those ultimates from bot lane, from spawn, Caps turning it around and fighting his way through.